What's up, Stratford, America, and happy 2026. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday break, recharged and ready to take on a great spring semester. I'm Camille Warren, and let's get started with some news you can use. A new semester means a new start when it comes to tardies, absences, grades, and infractions. Exemptions are offered for the end of the semester, but many guidelines are required to earn this reward, so be mindful of your actions going forward. As a friendly reminder, please remember the Code of Conduct rules and ramifications. Personal devices such as cell phones are not prohibited. In addition, be mindful of the dress code, and PJs are not allowed to be worn, and an ID must be around your neck, present at all times throughout the day. Since we have reached the second semester, it is now time to begin considering courses for next year. Just as a heads up, each student will be pulled from class at some point to go one-on-one with their counselor to go over course options for next year. Keep an eye open for course selection promos here on Shtv News. Many SHS sports were active during our winter break, competing in tournaments and games and attending practices. Let's see how these teams are doing with the sports update from Caden.
What's up, Stratford, America? My name is Caden Stone, and this is your weekly sports update. Girls basketball had a winter break full of wins. Over the break, they beat Lamar, Dayton, Cypress Park, and Tomball Memorial, earning the tournament victory in the Waller Holiday Hoop Fest. Also on this past Tuesday, they continued district play with a dominant win over Cy Fair, 50-29. The girls will continue their hot streak versus Cy Falls today on the road. Good luck and congrats. Boys basketball also had a pretty successful winter break. The boys took 2 wins over Cypress Park and a buzzer beater win over Strake Jesuit in the Strake Jesuit Invitational. The boys opened up district play with a nail-biting win over Cy Fair this past Tuesday. Today, they will take on Cy Falls in their home district opener at 7 p.m. Show up, be loud, and go Spartans. Girls soccer started their season with some tough competition. The girls took part in an extremely competitive tournament versus South Lake Carroll, Denton Guyer, and the state champions Marcus. The girls will return to Houston looking to bounce back. Good luck. On Tuesday, the boys soccer team took a 3-1 victory over Klein. Behind senior Lorenzo Molly's 2-goal and 1-assist performance, the Spartans were propelled to victory. The Spartans will now head to Corpus Christi, where they will take part in the Corpus Christi Invitational. Good luck, boys. On Saturday, the Spartan swim and dive team will head to the Cy Fair Natatorium to take part in the Polar Plunge swim meet. The Spartans will take on Katy, Bridgeland, and many other top-ranking schools. Good luck, Spartans. For non-returners and freshmen, baseball will be holding tryouts at the backyard January 17th through the 20th. For more information on the schedule, tryouts, and more, follow the Stratford Baseball page on Instagram. Softball is also holding tryouts this afternoon, Saturday, and Monday. The girls will be starting up their season January 27th versus Fulshire. Good luck, girls. Well, that's the scoop. Thank you for watching, and go Spartans.
The holidays were super fun, but sadly they're wrapping up. Let's watch a fun video that Hayley made to recap some of our students' time off from school.
Hey Spartans, welcome back. This week for Hayley's Mini Mic series, we're asking people about their winter break, so let's go.
For break, I went to my cousin's ranch, and then I went to New York with my family, and we had so much fun.
I went to Chicago to go see all my siblings.
Over the break, I didn't really do much, but I went to Dallas and Galveston.
For over the break, I went to Germany, and I visited my older brother.
Over the break, I went to Galveston for New Year's, and then I went to Cabo and had lots of fun.
Break, I hung out with a bunch of my friends. For New Year's, I went to the Trio concert, and also over winter break, it was my birthday, so I hung out with my friends and celebrated.
Over winter break, I went to go see my family in Fort Worth.
Over winter break, I went to Livingston and hung out with my friends.
Over winter break, I went to Philippines and Singapore.
For winter break, I went to Cancun and I swam in the beach.
This winter break, I practiced softball to get ready for tryouts this Friday and Saturday and Monday, so don't forget to be there.
That's all for this week's Mini Mic series. See y'all next time.
Elizabeth was busy over the holiday break and put together a fun winter video. Today, let's check it out and see what she made.
The first Olympics were recorded in 776 BC in Olympia, Greece, but the first Winter Olympics did not occur until 1924 in Chamonix, France, and one of the first sports to be competed was skiing.
Hey y'all, I'm Elizabeth Swoboda, and I am going to be taking y'all with me to ski because the Olympics are starting in February, so we're going to start a segment where we're going to be highlighting different Olympic sports, and the first one we're going to be doing is skiing. So I'm here in New Hampshire, and I'm going to take y'all with me skiing at Gunstop. Right now we're having to traverse across this thing to get to another slope, and this is called a catwalk. Ugh. I'm like having to ice skate. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at that. There's my friend Kayleen. This is Mary. That's Sage and that's her dad. And I'm gonna take y'all with me down this black. Supposedly it's supposed to be easy. Yeah, that really is. Wow. So whenever you're starting to ski, you normally do pizza first so that you can control your speed better, because whenever you pizza, you go slower. But once you get better at skiing, you try to French fry as much as possible. And whenever you pizza, that's your easiest way to stop. But whenever you French fry, you have to do something called a hockey stop. So we can show y'all what that is. All right, here we go. Woo! One thing about East Coast skiing is that it's super icy and rocky. So you slide around a lot. And the person in front of me is kicking up a lot of powder. Woo! My hand's freezing. Woo! Now we're just going straight. Oh my gosh, the wind is crazy. Ah! Sage is behind me. Woo! Oh my gosh, my hand is so cold. We're doing this for y'all. Okay. We're gonna wait on Sage. Here's Sage. Go Sage, go! I think it's 14 degrees right now. You like my pigtails? All right, catch you later.
Thank you for joining us for our first January episode of the new year. I would like to congratulate our first 2026 Spartan Time of the Week to Miss Baker's class. Congratulations. I'm hoping that everyone had a wonderful first week back for our second semester of the 2025 to 2026 school year. We're 1 week in with spring break in the near 8-week future. Have a great Friday and an even better weekend.